Bing Xian's eyes narrowed sharply as an invisible pressure emanated from Master Lu, instantly suppressing her aura. With the full force of his 9-star Do D strength on display, Master Lu's terrifying pressure completely overwhelmed Bing Xian's momentum, even causing her Do Qi to tremble uncontrollably within her body. Bing Xian knew that opportunities were only available to those who were prepared, and no matter how hopeless the situation seemed, she couldn't afford to give up. Under the watchful eyes of a 9-star Do D like Master Lu, fleeing was simply not an option. Corrupt Poison Hand. Without hesitation, Bing Xian's green poison Do Qi surged forth. Despite being heavily suppressed by Master Lu's power, she was not one to give up so easily. After all, Bing Xian carried the Fire Kirin pill on her person. To the poison sect, the Fire Kirin pill was a lifeline. Even if she had to risk her life, there was no way she would give it up. As she unleashed the corrupt poison hand, a viscous green liquid materialized on her jade-like hand. Bing Xian's figure exploded forward with extreme speed, dashing toward the rock where Master Lu stood. Boom, boom, boom. Just as Bing Xian, with her corrupt poison hand, closed to within 3 meters of Master Lu, he moved. With a cold snort, a wave of black Do Qi instantly erupted from his body. The black Do Qi was unusual. Although primarily dark, faint streaks of white shimmered through it. Black and white, life and death in harmony. Do Xian power, Elder Zhu murmured to himself, observing the scene from afar. But it seems Master Lu is still at the 5-turn perfect Do D stage. As Master Lu's black Do Qi surged, Bing Xian felt her Do Qi become increasingly uncontrollable as she approached him, trembling violently within her. But there was no turning back. Her attack had already reached the point of no return. Gritting her teeth, she suppressed the tremors and swung her hand, now coated in highly toxic green Do Qi, toward Master Lu, who was just 3 meters away. Swish, swish. The terrifyingly toxic green liquid streaked toward Master Lu like locusts, leaving nothing but devastation in its wake. However, a strange scene unfolded. As the poisonous liquid approached the 3-meter mark around Master Lu, it came to a sudden halt. Bing Xian's eyes flickered with disbelief. Master Lu's black Do Qi had intercepted her poison with ease. It was as if her attack had struck an indestructible wall. No matter how much force she applied, she couldn't break through. Damn it! A 9-star Do D really isn't someone I can handle. Bing Xian immediately realized the situation. As the saying goes, when experts cross swords, the truth is revealed. A single exchange was all she needed to grasp the gap between their strengths. After her initial probing, Bing Xian knew Master Lu's strength was terrifying, far beyond what she could contend with. The thought of retreating began to grow stronger. I wonder if the sect master received the message, Bing Xian thought, feeling a sense of helplessness. After acquiring the Fire Kirin pill, they had secretly sent word to the poison sect master. The significance of the pill was too great to take lightly. Hee little girl, let's go again. Master Lu's figure blurred as he launched an attack. Bing Xian had no choice but to swiftly dodge. Fortunately, Master Lu showed no killing intent. Coupled with her excellent body movement techniques, Bing Xian managed to engage in a slow dance of evasion, constantly avoiding his strikes. Meanwhile, far to the east of Mystic Three Heavens, lay the Wildlands, home to numerous powerful magical beasts and countless hidden secrets. At this moment, a strikingly beautiful woman was soaring through the sky with wings extended behind her, flying rapidly toward Mystic Three Heavens. Her body radiated green Do Qi, and her long hair fluttered gracefully in the wind, giving her an ethereal beauty. However, a mask covered her face, revealing only her captivating eyes that sparkled with an unspoken allure. The wings on her back were green, allowing her to fly effortlessly and at great speed. Bing Xian and Lin Zhu mentioned they successfully obtained the Fire Kirin pill. Let's hope the people of Mystic Three Heavens don't cause any unnecessary trouble. Otherwise, the poison sect's reputation will spread even further, the woman murmured to herself. After speaking, her speed increased dramatically. Surrounding her was a faint aura of black and white Do Qi, subtly intertwining around her. If Elder Zhu were here, he would have immediately recognized this woman as none other than the current sect master of the poison sect, a bona fide Do Xian. Inside Xinling City. Father, we must obtain that fire Kirin pill. Why did you only send Sun Dalong? Sun Xiang complained bitterly inside a room. If they could acquire the fire Kirin pill, his father might use its power to break through to the Do Xian level. Throughout Mystic Three Heavens, there was an unspoken rule. If a family produced a Do Xian, they would instantly rise to the ranks of the super sections. Such was the power and influence of a Do Xian. Hee, the fire Kirin pill is a hot potato. Best not to touch it, his father, the head of the Sun family, replied calmly. Sending Sun Dalong was just to give him some experience. The boy is too proud for his own good and needs to learn his place. Besides, from what I've heard, Tu Xingxia, a mid-8-star Do D of the Tu clan, Pill King Chen Xin, and members of the 10,000 Sword sect are all eyeing the pill. The Sun family head glanced into the distance, lost in thought. Sigh. Sun Xiang had no choice but to let it go and quietly left the room. Come. After a while, the Sun family head called out. Master. A servant with considerable strength appeared instantly. Keep a close watch on the Xinling King. Notify me immediately if anything happens. The Sun family head ordered. Yes. The servant vanished as quickly as he had appeared. I don't know why, but I have a feeling the Xinling King is planning something big. Send the entire Dragon Devourer Legion to encircle the Medusa Clan. The Sun family head sat down slowly, no longer hesitating. In the Tu clan, I wonder how Master Tu Xingxia is doing. Father sent him to seize the fire Kirin pill. I hope he's safe. A young woman mused quietly as she leaned on a windowsill, gazing into the night. Xiao Yan, He's quite the formidable opponent, Tu Ling muttered, her face blushing slightly. Over the years, very few people had caught her attention, but Xiao Yan was undeniably one of them. In terms of both strength and appearance, even the picky Tu Ling couldn't find a single flaw in Xiao Yan. Inside the Xinling Royal Palace, in a luxurious room, Blood Rose sat cross-legged. Her shapely legs were elegantly crossed, revealing a seductive curve. The Xinling King, Does he really think the Medusa Clan is that easy to deal with? Especially the 9-colored sky-devouring python, a member of their royal bloodline, mobilizing the entire enshrined hall. Let's see if he returns empty-handed or reaps great rewards this time. Damn it, EngSubs muttered, wiping the blood from the corner of her mouth. Her voice was low but filled with frustration. Master Lu had been attacking continuously, and although his strikes were subtle and restrained, they exerted immense pressure on EngSubs. After all, not only was Master Lu a 9th-rank Imperial Forging Master, but his strength was also that of a 5-turn perfect Do D, making him an incredibly tough opponent for EngSubs. This won't do. I can't keep dragging this out. If I do, everything I'm carrying will eventually fall into their hands. EngSubs looked into the distance and whispered to herself. It seems I'll have to use poison to obscure his vision and make my escape. I just hope he falls for it. Her eyes flickered as she quickly pulled out a small, transparent jade bottle containing a viscous green liquid. Little girl, just give up. Hand over the item, and I won't make things difficult for you. Master Lu said, still smiling, as if he were having a casual conversation. Dream on. EngSubs shot a cold glance at him as her Do Chi surged within her, clearly preparing to unleash a powerful technique. Is she really going to risk it all? Elder Zhu, hidden behind a nearby rock, watched the situation unfold with keen interest. He was ready to act at the slightest change in the battle, ensuring that the fire Kirin pill would end up in his hands. With it, a true Do Xian breakthrough would be within reach. Even a perfect 8-star Do D possesses such boundless Do Chi. As expected of someone from the poison sect, he muttered. But this is where it ends, Master Lu remarked. His previously relaxed demeanor shifted as his eyes narrowed, and a powerful deathly aura radiated from his body. Poisonous sky. EngSubs shouted coldly as a massive surge of green Do Chi erupted from her body. Instead of directing it immediately at Master Lu, she enveloped the small jade bottle in the green energy and sent it soaring into the sky. As the green dough chi surrounded the bottle, it shattered, releasing the viscous liquid inside. Strangely, instead of dispersing, the liquid remained contained within the dough chi and shot into the air. What is she doing? Jinyu, watching from a shadowy corner, stared in confusion. He didn't understand why Bing Xian was letting go of such a golden opportunity to attack Master Lu. As expected, Bing Xian is truly the backbone of the poison sect, Jian Wuqing remarked with admiration. Senior brother? Jinyu was about to ask something, but Jian Wuqing stopped him. Just watch. You might learn something. Fighting is important, but survival is even more so. Though Bing Xian is a perfect 8-star Do D, she stands no chance against Master Lu, a 9-star Do D. Her only option is to flee, or else she'll lose both the Fire Kirin pill and her life, Jian Wuqing explained. Your poison Do Chi isn't much different from that of your poison sect's sect master. Truly impressive, little one, Master Lu commented, mildly impressed. But no sooner had the words left his mouth than his eyes narrowed sharply. He sensed an overwhelming force and immediately struck toward the green dough chi in the sky. Although he didn't know exactly what it was, his instinct screamed that the liquid contained in the green dough chi posed a deadly threat to him. He wasn't about to let it spread. With a wave of his hand, a fearsome black, deathly aura surged forward, forming a massive handprint that clashed head-on with Bing Xian's green dough chi. Boom, boom, boom. The two forces collided violently, without any hesitation. You've fallen for it. Bing Xian's eyes lit up with joy. The worry from earlier had vanished, replaced by triumph. The reason she directed her attack into the sky was precisely because of the green dough chi. The viscous liquid inside the jade bottle was a deadly poison called poisonous sky. When protected by the green dough chi, it appeared no different from ordinary water. However, the liquid was infused with a terrifyingly potent poison. The true danger of this poison was that the moment it was attacked by another force, it would expand rapidly and turn into a deadly poison cloud. This was Bing Xian's hidden card. Such a deadly poison cloud was something even Master Lu, a 9-star Do D, couldn't take lightly. Sensing the imminent threat, Master Lu immediately surrounded himself with his black, deathly aura, forming a massive shield to protect himself. Damn! Master Lu cursed, realizing too late the true nature of Bing Xian's attack. He attempted to withdraw his hand, but it was too late. The toxic cloud had already begun to spread. Boom, boom, boom. The green dough chi disintegrated, and the viscous liquid within exploded at a speed visible to the naked eye. In an instant, the entire rocky path was engulfed in a green fog. The air became thick with lethal poison. What terrifying poison! Jinyu muttered, visibly shaken. Let's go. Jian Wuqing didn't hesitate, grabbing Jinyu and sprinting 100 meters away. The poison was so fearsome that even a brief exposure could be fatal, so Jian Wuqing wasted no time in retreating. With Master Lu, a 9-star Do D, present, obtaining the Fire Kirin pill was an impossible task. It was better to withdraw. The two kids from 10,000 Swords sect have fled? Elder Zhu muttered, observing from a distance. Draped in a black cloak that obscured his face, only his withered eyes were visible. His body was enveloped by a dual-colored Do Chi, black and white, that kept the spreading green poison at bay. This was the power of life and death that his lightning Do Chi had gained after ascending to the half-step Do Xian stage. Master Lu, time is of the essence. King Chen Xin urged anxiously from the side. He had paid a steep price to hire Master Lu, and failure to obtain the Fire Kirin pill was not an option. Shut up. I know. Master Lu snapped, his heart suddenly tightening with frustration as he lashed out. Master Lu, a dignified 9-star Do D, was enraged to find himself continuously outwitted by a mere, perfect 8-star Do D like Bing Xian. His anger boiled over, and he could no longer contain it. Little girl, you've exhausted my patience. He roared. Hand over the Fire Kirin pill, or you'll experience the true power of a 9-star Do D. His voice reverberated with authority as his immense Do D aura spread through the area. Let's see if you're capable of that, Bing Xian replied coldly, instantly concealing herself within the green toxic mist she had released. The poisonous sky had transformed the entire area, spanning dozens of kilometers, into a death zone filled with the green toxic gas. Bing Xian cleverly used the mist to hide her presence. Cough, cough. After unleashing the poisonous sky, Bing Xian's energy was visibly depleted. The technique had taken a significant toll on her, and her aura became weak and unstable. "I should leave while I still can," she muttered softly, her eyes scanning the surroundings as she prepared to retreat. Using her green Do Qi to shield herself, Bing Xian silently moved within the poisonous mist, making it difficult for Master Lu to detect her. "Think you can escape? Do you really believe that deploying the poisonous sky will change your fate? You're sorely mistaken if you do," Master Lu sneered. "Your poison is formidable, no doubt. It would likely be fatal for most, but unfortunately for you, you're dealing with me." His voice was laced with arrogance as he activated his protective Do Qi, scanning the toxic mist for any trace of Bing Xian. Despite his confidence, even Master Lu couldn't immediately find Bing Xian's location. He furrowed his brow, his sharp instincts telling him to be cautious. Slowly, he raised his arm, and a faint ripple of deathly energy emanated from the silver bracelet on his wrist, which suddenly began to glow brightly. "What is that?" Bing Xian was startled by the intense light coming from Master Lu's silver bracelet. She had been preparing to slip away using the expanding poison mist, but now her heart sank in realization. The silver bracelet on Master Lu's wrist shone with a radiant light, so bright that even within the green poisonous mist, it captured her attention. "No!" Bing Xian's instinct screamed at her, and without hesitation, she broke into a sprint. An overwhelming sense of danger washed over her. Of course, how could she have forgotten? Master Lu wasn't just a fearsome Do Di. He was also one of the most powerful forging masters in all of Mystic Three Heavens. What made forging masters truly terrifying were their endless arrays of powerful divine weapons. Immortal binding ring. Master Lu closed his eyes briefly, and with a flick of his wrist, the silver bracelet detached from his arm, transforming into a small glowing ring. The ring hummed with a terrifying sealing power. "Go!" Master Lu's eyes snapped open as he sent the immortal binding ring hurtling toward Bing Xian with an almost sentient precision. "Get lost." Bing Xian tried to evade, but to her horror, she found herself locked in by the ring. No matter how she shifted her position, the immortal binding ring followed her every movement, as though it could sense her presence. "Just surrender," Master Lu said calmly, sitting down on a nearby rock as his Do Qi shielded him from the lethal poison mist. Boom, boom, boom. The ring closed in, and Bing Xian raised her jade-like hand, unleashing a torrent of poisonous Do Qi in a desperate attempt to stop it. The ring, as if alive, twisted and turned midair, skillfully dodging her attack, continuing its relentless pursuit. Boom. Bing Xian's poisonous attack struck the rocky path, creating a massive crater, but the ring evaded unscathed. In the next moment, the immortal binding ring reached Bing Xian and, with a swift movement, split into two halves. Realizing she was in grave danger, Bing Xian used her last bit of energy to summon a poisonous insect, which quickly slipped away, using the cover of the poison mist to escape in an unknown direction. Boom, boom. The two halves of the ring snapped back together around Bing Xian's body, sealing her in place. She could feel her strength draining rapidly. The white glow of the immortal binding ring wrapped tightly around her, suppressing her power with a terrifying sealing force. In mere moments, her strength was reduced to that of a 3-star Do Di. The sealing power of the ring was horrifying. It had completely suppressed the abilities of a perfect 8-star Do Di like Bing Xian, leaving her at a mere fraction of her former strength. "Let me go." Bing Xian struggled, but the more she fought, the weaker she became. "Heh, now that you're bound by my immortal binding ring, even a Do Xian wouldn't be able to escape," Master Lu said with a satisfied smirk. "Let's go, Brother Chen Xian. She's restrained," Master Lu said to King Chen Xin beside him. King Chen Xin, ever composed, now had a fiery glint in his eyes. With being Xian restrained, the fire Kirin pill was almost within reach. Let's go. Chen Xian leaped down from the rocks, moving swiftly toward being Xian's location. Despite the thick green mist reducing visibility to almost nothing, the white glow from the immortal binding ring allowed them to easily locate being Xian. Don't worry, we mean no harm. We're only here for the fire Kirin pill, Master Lu said, standing in front of Bing Xian. Yes, the fire Kirin pill is all we want, Chen Xian added with a smile. As they approached, they could finally see Bing Xian's face through her thin veil. She was a stunning beauty, with large eyes and short, rounded lashes, a rare sight. However, both men were solely focused on the fire Kirin pill and paid little attention to anything else. Humph! Bing Xian sneered. Pill King Chen Xian of Pill Valley and Master Lu of Xinling City, you're both thieves. When our sect master finds out, the consequences will be… TSK. Your sect master is indeed formidable. If she were here, we'd have no choice but to run, Master Lu said, chuckling. But unfortunately, your sect master has other matters to attend to and isn't here, he added. Enough talk. Let's take the fire Kirin pill and get out of here. I have an uneasy feeling, Chen Xian muttered cautiously. You're the one paying, so it's your call, Master Lu shrugged, stepping aside to let Chen Xian work. Master Lu's Do Chi surged again, dispersing the remaining poison mist with a gust of wind. Here it is, the fire Kirin pill, Chen Xian said as he used his immense soul power to infiltrate Bing Xian's storage ring. With a swift motion, he retrieved a familiar-looking pill from within. Inside a rather exquisite jade bottle, a pill the size of a dragon's eye stood serenely. Even with the jade bottle isolating it, the fire Kirin pill emitted an invisible energy that immediately caught Pill King Chen Xian's attention. It truly is the fire Kirin pill. It seems I'm one step closer to becoming a Do Xian. Pill King Chen Xian's eyes shone with fervor as he tightly gripped the jade bottle, his excitement barely contained. Although Pill King Chen Xian was already a second-rank Imperial Alchemist, he had only recently broken through to the 9-star Do D after perfecting his cultivation as an 8-star Do D. He knew better than anyone that if he wanted to follow in the footsteps of the Valley Master of Pill Valley and ascend to an Immortal Alchemist, he first needed to reach the level of Do Xian. Thus, his desire for the fire Kirin pill was born. Master Lu, let's go. Pill King Chen Xian said excitedly after confirming the pill for a third time, turning to his companion. Just as they were about to leave, a wave of heat suddenly replaced the poisonous mist. Watch out. There's an array here. Master Lu immediately shielded Pill King Chen Xian as he spoke. I'll be taking that, a mocking voice echoed, and in an instant, a blur of black and white flashed by, snatching the jade bottle from Pill King Chen Xian's hands. What? A Do Xian, Master Lu exclaimed, finally realizing the level of power they were dealing with. Who are you, to conduct yourself in such a dishonorable manner? Pill King Chen Xian snarled, his face dark with anger. Were it not for the mysterious figure's overwhelming strength, he would have retaliated immediately. After all their hard work to secure the fire Kirin pill, it had been stolen away in the blink of an eye, leaving Pill King Chen Xian furious. Hee. And what about the honorable conduct of the famous Pill King Chen Xian and the renowned 9th-rank Imperial Forging Master? Hardly commendable, Elder Zhu, hidden beneath his black cloak, responded playfully. He shook the fire Kirin pill in his hand, taunting the two men. Damn that old bastard for reaping the rewards of our efforts. Even Pill King Chen Xian, usually composed and proud, couldn't hold back a curse. He's strong, Master Lu muttered gravely. The way he took the fire Kirin pill from you just now, wielding both black and white life and death energies, it's too dangerous. We need to retreat for now. Pill King Chen Xian nodded, regaining his composure. What are these flames around us, though? Despite his anger, his training as an alchemist helped him regain control quickly. The fire Kirin pill was valuable, but when it came to a choice between the pill and his life, the decision was obvious. It seems to be an array, Master Lu remarked after a quick assessment. The green poisonous mist was gone, replaced by intense, suffocating heat. Flames flickered all around them, and while a small area around them remained free from fire, the rest of the space was completely engulfed. It felt like they were surrounded by a sea of flames. The power of these flames is terrifying. The level of control here rivals our sect master's command over poison. EngSubs, still weak, muttered. Though the fire Kirin pill had been stolen, her own predicament was dire. It wasn't that she didn't want to stop King Chen Xin from taking the fire Kirin pill earlier. The backlash from the Immortal binding ring had simply left her too weak to act. An array? There are many who dabble in arrays within Mystic 3 Heavens, but only a few have mastered it to this level. The only one who comes to mind is Zhu Jin of the Incense Pavilion, King Chen Xin recalled suddenly. Zhu Jin, the #1 array master in all of Mystic 3 Heavens. If this is indeed his work, we're in trouble, Master Lu said gravely, his eyes locked on the shadowy figure in the distance. We should leave now. As for the fire Kirin pill, we'll leave it to fate, King Chen Xin said through gritted teeth, clearly pained by the loss but aware of the situation. Master Lu glanced at King Chen Xin in surprise. It wasn't like him to give up so easily. After all, the terms King Chen Xin had offered to secure his help had been substantial. If they left empty-handed, King Chen Xin would lose everything. Don't just stand there. This array is strange. We need to break it, or we won't be leaving alive, King Chen Xin explained after noticing Master Lu's surprise. All right. Master Lu nodded with a smile. Without further hesitation, he released the Immortal binding ring that had restrained EngSubs. The moment the Immortal binding ring was removed, EngSubs collapsed to the ground. Despite being free of the ring's hold, the overwhelming sealing energy it had left behind continued to render her immobile, and the weakness persisted. Swish, swish. King Chen Xin and Master Lu combined their strength, facing the flames of the array set by Elder Zhu. Flames roared around them, their heat so intense that even King Chen Xin, who had spent his life working with fire, furrowed his brow in discomfort. Arg! Both men shouted in unison, releasing their terrifying Do Chi to combat the array. For a moment, the flames around them were extinguished, but before they could celebrate, the fire returned with renewed strength. Suddenly, the flames coalesced into the shape of a giant fiery serpent. It flicked its tongue menacingly, its body radiating an overwhelming amount of fiery Do Chi. Damn it! This flame serpent has developed intelligence, King Chen Xin exclaimed. He immediately recognized the danger and became more vigilant. Having recently advanced to the 9-star Do D level, King Chen Xin was still at the earliest stages, not yet a first-turn 9-star Do D. Master Lu, on the other hand, was a formidable 5-turn 9-star Do D. Even so, the two of them found themselves struggling to contend with the flame serpent. Their once pristine robes now bore scorch marks, and faint burns appeared on their bodies. There's no more time to waste. Master Lu barked. One strike. We must break free. Master Lu understood that while the array wasn't particularly powerful, the flames within it were growing stronger with each passing moment. If they continued to delay, even he might not be able to escape. Chen Xin, hold it off. Give me a few minutes. Master Lu sat down, entering a meditative state as he began preparing a terrifying attack. Understood. King Chen Xin nodded in acknowledgement, fully focusing on keeping the terrifying flame serpent at bay, buying Master Lu the time he needed. Meanwhile, Elder Zhu, the core of the array, quietly murmured as he stashed away the fire Kirin pill. A child of the poison sect, huh? He mumbled. Sigh. Our pavilion master certainly has a complex web of emotions, not only entangled with the master of the 10,000 Flowers Pavilion, but also harboring some secret connection with the sect master of the poison sect, Elder Zhu commented with a tone of exasperation, before his figure suddenly vanished from sight. In the blink of an eye, he reappeared right next to King Chen Xin and Master Lu. With a wave of his hand, a terrifying energy handprint shot past King Chen Xin. Not good. King Chen Xin shouted in alarm. He tried to stop Elder Zhu's attack, but before he could react, Elder Zhu had already grabbed the weakened Bing Xian and whisked her away in one smooth motion. This man. It feels like I've heard the sect master mention him before, Bing Xian thought to herself, still weak. Though Elder Zhu had pulled her away forcefully, she was surprised to find that there was no malicious or harmful intent in his energy. Instead, it radiated a gentle and protective aura. After snatching Bing Xian, Elder Zhu wasted no time. He moved swiftly, disappearing from King Chen Xian's sight along with her. As soon as Elder Zhu left, the array that had trapped them fell apart on its own. Zhu Jin from the incense pavilion, huh? King Chen Xian muttered angrily, glancing at Master Lu, still frustrated by the loss. We should head back, Master Lu said, sighing in resignation as he extended a hand to help. With Elder Zhu's departure and the array collapsing, the battle was over. In the distant sky, two graceful figures could be seen hurrying toward their location, speeding through the air.